some breathing exercises to share with you today, paired with movement, that are super easy and accessible, and really all you need is a wall and some books. So we can start simply by breathing. This pranayama exercise is called Breath of Joy, and it can be done kneeling on the ground if you want to go a little deeper with it, but for the sake of being accessible, we can just all stay standing together. And I'm going to turn sideways this way so I have enough room for my arms to reach out to the sides. So you'll just take a deep breath in and stretch the arms out and press the heart forward and open the throat slightly by lifting the chin. And on your breath out, you come back to center and you hug yourself and give yourself some love. On your breath in, reach out, stretch the fingertips as far as you can. The hands are connected to the heart and the lungs are connected. So just really open this. It's really important to keep the breathing in the lungs regulated right now. And on your breath out, hug yourself. Deep, long breath in, stretch the breath. That's what pranayama means. It means stretch the breath. And exhale, come back to yourself. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in, the chin lifts and the throat opens. Deep breath out, the chin comes to the chest, protecting the throat, protecting the heart, reminding yourself that you are loved. Deep breath in, stretch it out. Deep breath out, return within, remember you are loved. Deep breath in, receive all the blessings just from breathing in some air. Breathe out, let it out, send it to someone you love and give it back to yourself. Keep going, big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, fill up the abdomen and fill up the heart and the lungs and feel them lift as you open the throat. And breathe out, hug yourself, chin to the chest. Deep breath in, stretch the fingertips out to the sides. Deep breath out, hug yourself, chin to the chest. And deep breath in, deep breath out. One more big breath in, stretch out to the sides as far as you can, as deeply as you can breathe. And release slowly out through the nose. It feels nice, doesn't it? Starting your day like that is so simple, but especially in this time now, it's just such an important reminder to remember how precious the breath is and how grateful we should all be to be able to breathe. Moving on, if you are not near a wall, make yourself near a wall where you would have enough space to stretch your arm back behind you. This is something that my wonderful teacher, Jamie Lynn Skolnick, taught us in restorative training. So you just come alongside the wall. If you have an injured shoulder or like bicep, tricep, any kind of injury in your arms, you can step farther away from the wall and just let this be gentle. If you want to go nice and deep, you want to get closer to the wall. So we'll bring our arms around the back like a clock to open the shoulders and open the heart and open the lungs. So we're starting at 12 o'clock here. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out of your mouth. Breathe in, 12 o'clock. 3 breaths. Inhale, feel the abdomen expand and the heart and the lungs lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 o'clock. Move your arms slightly, your hands slightly back. You feel the arm move with it. 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Moving on to 2 o'clock. It's hard for me to tell. 3 breaths in. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. In through your nose. Out through your nose. One more big breath in. And big breath out. 3 o'clock. So the hand, the arm is pretty much in a straight line at this point, so it might feel pretty tense. And we'll do 3 breaths here. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Again, if it's feeling too tense, you can step away from the wall. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. 4 o'clock. Lower your hand maybe about 4 to 6 inches. I feel like it's different for everybody depending on how long your arms are. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. One more. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Moving down to 5 o'clock. 3 breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose. Keep the hips and the chest forward. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through the nose. 6 o'clock. Here we are. 3 breaths in. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can place a hand on your diaphragm. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more deep, precious breath in. Deep, precious breath out. And we're moving back. 5 o'clock. 3 breaths in. In and out. In and out. 4 o'clock, 3 breaths in. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Again, in through the nose. Out through the nose. 3 o'clock. Ooh, feels good. 3 breaths in and out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Moving on, 2 o'clock. Woo. Keep the heart forward, the hips forward. 3 breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. 1 o'clock. Almost there. 3 breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. 12 o'clock, here we are. 3 breaths in. Fill up the belly. And out, draw the belly in. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose, lengthen the spine from the soles of the feet to the crown. Out through the nose. Bring your left hand to your belly and your right hand to your heart. Breathe in. Fill belly, heart, lungs, lengthen the spine. Breathe out of the mouth. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. Belly, heart, lungs, spine. Out of the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, fill up the belly, heart and lungs, lengthen the spine, breathe out of the mouth. Feels good, right? You might even be a little sweaty, and that's okay. It's difficult to hold your arms up for 3 breaths even with support. So we'll start on the other side. We'll take the left hand, reach the left hand up high. Again, you can step as far away from the wall as you need to keep this nice and gentle. I sometimes have like very crunchy shoulders, and you don't want to hurt yourself. So we're at 12 o'clock. Here we go. The clock is starting now. 3 breaths in. Strong breath in through the nose, fill up the belly. Out of the nose, release. In through the nose, out through the nose. And that was our three. 1 o'clock. Move the hand back slightly, like 4 inches. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep the heart forward, the hips forward, gaze forward. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, deep breath in, fill up the belly. Deep breath out, release. 2 o'clock. Woo, it's getting a little heated. Deep breath in, keep the heart and the hips forward. Deep breath out. You can stay with it. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 3 o'clock. Left hand directly behind the heart. Left arm is at a 90-degree angle. Keep the heart forward, hips forward, gaze forward. Here we go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Biggest breath in. Biggest breath out. And then we can relax a little. 4 o'clock. Press into the palm, press firmly into the feet. Big breath in. Belly, heart, lungs fill. Deep breath out, release from lungs, heart, and belly. Deep breath in, press into the soles of the feet, lengthen the spine. Deep breath out, release. 1 more big breath in, fill the belly all the way up, fill up the heart and the lungs. And out. And if you feel your hands slipping without you doing anything like me, that's okay too. 5 o'clock, 3 breaths, here we go. Big breath in, and let it go. Draw the breath in, let it be long and luxurious. And let it go. Deep breath in, so grateful for your breath. Deep breath out. 6 o'clock, here we go. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. And out through your nose. 1 more big breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. And here we go. We'll go backwards up the clock. We'll count down back to 12 o'clock. Are you ready? 5 o'clock, 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Big breath in through the nose, fill up the belly, out through the nose. Last breath in through the nose, and out through the nose. 4 o'clock, move it up. In through the nose, out through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. 1 more time, big breath in, out through the nose. Here we go, 3 o'clock, let's go. Deep breath in through the nose, fill belly, heart, and lungs. Out through the nose, press into the soles of the feet. In through the nose, fill belly, heart, and lungs. Out through the nose, press into the soles of the feet. In through the nose, lengthen the spine from soles of the feet through the crown. Out through the nose, relax the belly, heart, and lungs. 2 o'clock, moving on up. In through the nose, out through the nose. Press down through the feet, in through the nose. Lengthen the spine. In through the nose. Out through the nose. 1 o'clock. Move it up. In through the nose. Breathe into the heart. Out through the nose. Relax the shoulder blades. In through the nose. Breathe into the belly. Out through the nose. Press down into the feet. In through the nose. Lengthen the spine. Lift the crown. Out through the nose. Release the shoulders. 12 o'clock. In through the nose. Out through the nose. You made it. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Out through the nose. Right hand to belly, left hand to heart. Breathe in. Release from the mouth. Breathe in. Release from the mouth. One more big breath in, belly, heart, lungs, spine. Release from your mouth. Feels good, right? You feel a little more open, ready to start your day. So moving on here, I think this one, restorative downward facing dog, Jamie also shared with us. This one I think is great in the morning, and I think it's great before bed. For me personally, if you keep practicing, you'll figure out what feels good for you. So you want to bring your feet arm's length distance away from the wall. So like I can press into my palms here. And I'll bend forward, and I will walk back to give myself some more space, like we're in a downward facing dog, but we're on the wall. So your feet are into the ground, and your arms are pressing onto the wall, and your spine is long, but you're halfway folded, like you're in, like that upside down V shape that downward facing dog is, where your hands and your feet are on the wall, and your tailbone is sticking high. So you can walk your hands even lower, and you feel a really nice stretch into your hamstrings, into your biceps and triceps and forearms. And again, you don't want to strain yourself. So you just want to take this very, very simple and very easy. It is just as easy as it sounds. I guess I can show it from this way too. So hands at the wall, right? Hands are at the wall. Obviously, if I bend forward here, I've got like too much of a bend in my elbow, so I'm not gonna feel that juicy stretch. So I wanna step back, probably 3 or 4 steps back, and then melt forward and walk my hands down the wall. And the stretch in the legs feels absolutely amazing, as well as in the back, in the biceps, the forearms. It's awesome. And then relax the neck and just let the head hang off. And you can walk as low as you want to, I think. For me, I like to go pretty low, but keep it gentle if you're like a new yogi and if you've never done a downward facing dog before. And we'll take 3 breaths here once you get comfortable. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Draw the breath in through the nose, press into the palms and the soles of the feet for support, and relax the knees. Let there be a micro bend in the knees. One more deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And slowly walk your hands back up, and then walk your feet towards your hands. Feels good, right? I feel so much better. It's the first time I've done it this morning. So now you need a stack of books, and this might mean you need like 20 books. If you don't have books, you could use boxes of cereal. You could use like any boxes of food, like whatever you have that is box shaped and will give you like elevation for your head to meet the floor being the top of your stack of books or blocks. Like, of course, if you have yoga blocks, like, of course you can use those. But I'm gonna use books just to show you that it can be done. I might need a couple more here. So I've got my really big stack of books, because even for me, like, even though I can get my head pretty close to the ground, that's not the point of this. So I have this huge stack of books here. Some really good ones in here. So I have a stack of books. And I want to take my booty all the way to the wall, my heels to the wall. And as we fold forward, if you cannot stay at the wall, that's okay. The point of this is just to relax and rest and fold forward and turn into yourself. So I'll take my stack a little bit closer to myself. We're just gonna work on a forward fold. All we're gonna do is bring hands to the ground and bring the crown of the head on your stack of books. And just sit there. And you can also put some books on either side of your stack. So I'm gonna use my yoga blocks for that. But that would just mean more books, more whatever you got, because this one is amazing. It's very important to kind of like counter stretch after we've done like all of that heart opening. That was a lot, right? So you kind of want to draw within. You know, that's very symbolic of what is going on right now. I think we do so much out in the world. Like we do so much with each other. That is beautiful and also destructive, and it's really important to return in, and that's what we're being asked to do now. So we can all do that together and really turn into ourselves. I like to think of, you know, the world as infinite, the universe is infinite. We're made up of that. We are made of the same stuff as stars. We have the same elements within us that are out into the world, and it's important to remember that we have our own personal infinities, and like all of our personal infinities are like so beautiful coming together, and they make one big one. So let's draw into our own personal infinity, draw into ourselves, and when we come out of it, we'll feel better. So hands will come down to your blocks or your books. The crown of your head comes on top of your big stack, and then you just hang out here. So let's hang out here for 7 breaths. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Draw the breath in, press the sits bones against the wall. Draw the breath out, keep a slight bend in your knees. Breath in, press your hands into the blocks or the books. Breath out, the crown of your head presses into the top of your stack, activating your crown chakra. 2 more breaths, breath in, fill up the belly. Breath out, draw the belly in. 1 more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Press into your palms. You can lift your head and walk your palms back towards your feet. Walk your feet a little closer to your palms. Bend in your knees and slowly rise up. Roll the shoulders up by the ears and down the back. Let the breath out of the mouth, Tadasana. It takes time to build a mountain. It takes time to build a practice. You have time now. Be thankful for your breath. Namaste.